Happy Thursday. I am so tired. What's up, everybody? What's going on? Hey, Yaya. Yaya. My girl, Yaya ain't nothing to play with. I love Yaya because Yaya is so for real. Hey, I didn't catch all your lives, but the clips I saw, you had your shit on fire, yeah. I'm gonna go back and catch your live. I'm glad you're here. What's up, Carmel Bunny, Jackie Chambers? Thank you for joining me under new management. The lover's in the house. The lover is in the house under new management. Queen Diva should be here soon. What's going on, y'all? There's probably a lot going on. Thank you to everyone who's joining me. Make sure y'all hit that like. I won't be here long today because I am so damn tired. I'm so tired. Really tired. I told Diva, sometimes it takes a lot. I don't know how these people stay on here for hours every day. It takes a lot to come on here. It's pulling more and more out of me. I'm just really tired. What's happening, everybody? Now listen. Oh, yeah, just now. Let me tell you what happened, Yaya. I was sitting in the car talking to Diva coming home from work, and all of a sudden a burst of rain just started coming down heavy, but it went away. So it must be only in y'all area now. It'll probably come back over here. You good, Yaya? You good? Hey, RNY, baby. Thank you so much. There go Queen Diva. One of my mods won't be here today for sure, I know, but it's all good. Now, I'm just going to breeze over this. The evolution, the infiltration, and what's really going on. Is the beef sector still beef sector? Of course, the beef sector will always be the beef sector. The black sector is the black sector. The mommy sector is the mommy sector. That doesn't change. But does evolution take place? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's hurting your bone. You know what, yeah, I'm going to talk about that a little later because I think sometimes, too, when it started raining, my body could feel it too. So I might have they said I had a little arthritis in my back. And I believe that because my lower back started hurting, when it starts raining. So we talking about the evolution. Some people don't like it. And, you get comments, then you hear different people, do their commentary. And some people just don't want evolution to take place. Now, I'm not going to call it infiltration because they're not coming in here taking over. Actually, it's just no other than we kind of evolving over here. But it's like with anything, you may not always want to evolve, but that's life. Everything has evolution to it if we all live long enough. But so they said, well, you talk about like you don't want them over here. Then some content creators welcome them. Some content creators shun them. Whatever it is, they're here. And believe it or not, y'all, they are a part of us. We don't have to accept them, but they hear. Hey, the viewers of you. Hey, Tay Bay forever. So it is what it is. So sometimes it's hard to be resistant towards evolution. It's just like anything change. You got to kind of be flexible. Now, you don't always have to like the people, but you can always be cordial if you want to. You don't even have to let them on your platform, but something, hey, expose something I'm noticing, you guys. Now, the Hood Table had 2 great lives, right? Yesterday, she had a good one. The day before, Yaya was over there, and I think a lot of other people was over there. Kudos to the Hood Table. But again, hey, Kimberly, thank you for joining me, Queen. But here's the deal. These people are coming over here, right? And people are allowing them on their platform. There's really nothing wrong with that. If I always tell people, if you don't like something, just cut it off, go somewhere else. So they over here, and some people are very acceptance to, and some people aren't. But here's the deal: they hang where they hanging around where they're being accepted. The places they're not being accepted, don't worry about it. They're not gonna come. Or I noticed MBK, and I always told y'all I like MBK. I noticed MBK is really coming around. And more people are accepting him. They may not accept Code, everybody, or Shakim. And Shakim is really familiar over here. So anytime we talk about them, you got people, well, if you don't like them, stop talking about them. They're commentary. So why won't we make a couple of dollars off of them like they making off of us, to be honest? Let's not, play stupid or don't miss your bag because you don't like somebody. Everywhere we go, they're talking about them or they're on their platform. And some people don't like it and some people do. You can't force no one down. We can't force them down people's throat. But if you think about it, we all doing commentary on them, so we're promoting them. Yeah, okay, be respectful to and I think for the most part, I have to say this, and I know I heard Talent talking. I heard a clip that Talent was on, and he was saying that I'm promoting them. We all are really promoting them. Hey, beautiful mind and bougie auntie, let's be for real. We all are promoting them if we talking about. It's just like people who don't like Mz.Teavalocity, right? People don't like me, but if you're talking about me, other people are going to want to come over to Mz.Teavalocity's and see why you don't like her or why her name being dropped everywhere. So it is what it is. I just think we relax, and for me, yes, they did, Kimberly. I'm going to talk about that too. They found him guilty on all 34 charges. You either like them or you don't, but you get to like people for yourself, not because someone else. I said that last week, not because someone else don't like them. And for the most part, I really do think most of them are coming in respectfully. Now they may, have a tiff with certain people or they go back and forth, but for the most part, I believe they will come in respectfully. Okay, all right, I can hear you, View. View just don't like him. She don't want to like him. She don't want to give him a chance. So she's right. She said, I just silently leave because I don't like them. I don't like them. And it is what it is. And I respect that view. I respect that. The only thing, that's really, really making me laugh is some of the content creators who talk the most shit about us, the ones who have accepted them, who have had them on their platform, and the ones who do commentary on them. Now they doing the same thing. They going over there visiting their channel. They doing commentary on them and they accepting them. That's why you just can't knock what other content creators do. Is their platform. You let them do what it do. And you just leave it alone. You don't drag me because I allow them to come over here or I talk about them. Then a week later, you try to play it off and you talk about them. It is what it is. They creating content for us. Now, I don't know if I would let all of them on my platform. Some of them I just don't really care for. And that's me for my own personal reason. But as far as me being a follower, no, I'm not going to do. I see they are using some of y'all and y'all don't even see it. Y'all look kind of, never mind. View, I don't think, let me tell you something. I don't think to a certain extent, and of course, we can always agree to disagree. I respect you, and I believe that you respect me in return. They can't use me. I have nothing to give them. See, that's the thing here. We just have platforms. It's not like I'm allowing any of them on my platform to take over. They're not taking over my platform. I could see if they was coming over here and just taking over. Now they do enter and they come kind of strong on some other people's platform, but it's not like they taking over and we have no control over it. You got to remember, we have to drop the link and allow somebody on there. I know, baby. I know you ain't say me. I know you ain't say me, View. I'm just saying some people feel as though that they using y'all. Well, I don't think they using us to the certain extent that we can't control that. Like I said, they can't come over here and take over nothing because you're not going to allow them to take over. The only thing you're going to let them do is come over here and be part of your commentary and do what they have to do, but they can't take over the beef sector. And the beef sector is not dead because there's a lot of shit happening with content creators in the beef sector that we can't sleep on. And if we really support our own, that's the only problem I really had with those gentlemen being highlighted, was because it seemed like they were being promoted, heavily promoted by content creators that wasn't promoting their own people over here. And for whatever reason, I can't tell anyone who to promote and who not to promote. But it seems like they was being heavily pushed, by certain content creators. But that's them. Maybe they are developing. You ever thought for 1 minute that, because I had to think about it, I'm like, damn, what is really going on? I just believe certain content creators are building their own sector or their own camps, and they fraternizing with these people, and they letting them become part of them because they're trying to build up their camps. I don't care how you look at it. They are building up their camps. They see where over here, a lot of people, content creators, are relaxing, stepping back. And so they know they have to get content from somewhere and commentary from somewhere. So they promoted the people who they wanted to come over here and do content with. And that's what it is. They're building their camps their way. I heard Ness say something yesterday. I watched a little of Ness, I watched a little of Ness until I couldn't watch it no more. But anywho, I heard her say that this trip to Vegas is going to build a new sector. I thought that was interesting because I was trying to figure out myself, why are some content creators promoting these people, entertaining these people, pushing these people so hard? Because basically they probably building a new camp. A new camp. Well, if it's not a new camp, maybe they trying to start a new sector or something. I don't know. I can't figure it out. But I do believe that they are just promoting them because they want to merge with those people. And it's okay. I have no pushback for them. You have to entertain people the way you see fit. It's your channel, and you have to entertain people is the way you see fit. Because now listen, some people get sick of the same beefs with the same people. It gets kind of boring. It gets kind of old. And I think that for me, that's what was happening. So it's kind of good to see some new beef. Now, it's kind of good to bring in some new people so we could see some things. Change, you right, View. Change is good. It's okay. It's as long as you don't forget where you come from. We have to be flexible. That's just the world. Evolution take place. I just don't like fake ass people to pretend like they don't like them, they don't want them, they don't want to say anything about them, they don't want anything to do with them, they don't want, and then they fucking drop their link for them to come on their platform. See, don't be fake about it. Just be real about it and just evolve if that's what it takes. That's the only thing bothered me, the fakeness about it. And so I thought that it was interesting that Ness said this Vegas trip, and I hope I'm saying it right, and somebody could correct me if I'm wrong, that this Vegas trip is going to open up something different, a whole new sector. So perhaps they are trying to create their own sector. I don't know. You guys gotta help me out. Are they creating a new sector, or are they just doing a new thing and they have accept these people and now they are going to join with these people and make contents? They getting real comfortable. Now that conscious energy, whatever his name is so strange, but everyone's platform I've seen him jump on, he asked for them to drop his link. And they dropped his link. He did that, and plus he begged. Now, to be honest, that's probably a brother I wouldn't even let on my platform, but that's for my own personal reason. Now we know y'all want our views. We know you want some of our subs. We already know that. Everyone has Cash App and link. That's the craziest shit, and they let them do it. But again, I can't tell people how to run their platforms and who they could, fraternize with. For me, you're not gonna come up here and ask me to drop your link, because I'm not gonna send people over there like that. Now, me talking about it, hell yeah. But you're not gonna come up on here and ask me to do you a favor and drop your link. It's 149 people in here, and we only have 34 likes. Come on, y'all could do a sister better than that. Y'all definitely could do me better than that. Please make sure you hit that like. So that's something I don't care for him. That's the reason I don't care for him, because it seems like he just bold with his shit. And then he's talking about what Code and them doing. And to me, I don't think he's doing anything different. He bold with his shit. He come on there and say, hey, drop your link. Can you do me a favor after you done talked about them and you done told us their plan and their plays, but you didn't tell us about your plays and your plan? Because it seemed like if we looking good enough that you came over here with them too. Because we've never seen you over here. So what is your plan and your purpose and your play? Where do you fit in at? Because you definitely fit some damn way, because we have never seen you until these other guys got here. And you were so busy on Hood Table, telling Hood Table, yeah, Code, Shaquem, and them, they all working together. So who are you working with? Who are you working with? That's my question to you, but you won't get the opportunity to answer it up here. Because again, I don't like the way you move. It's as if you telling some shit on somebody else, but you doing the same thing. So y'all all are together. If you ask me, all y'all are together because y'all moving in a pack to me. You moving in the pack, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's so strange, but just y'all, let's just think for a minute. Let's think for a minute. Hey, Treasure, Sophisticated Brad, Dr. LaShonda, thank you, baby, and thank you for sharing out my video. Thank you, everybody who shared Mz.Teavalocity out watching from Cloud9. I'll tell you what I thought was the craziest thing. You over there trying to tell us their play, but you're not telling us your play, but you came along with them. Now, when I watch Hood Tables, and I want y'all to just think for a minute. When I was over at Hood Tables yesterday, she had a good live, and those people was a part of her live. MBK stayed up there for a long time, and then Miss Olivia came over, and other people came over, and they were questioning MBK, and he stood in his shit. I like him. He's a Jersey guy for one, y'all. So I may be a little bit biased because he's from Jersey, and I like that because I'm a Jersey girl. But he came, MBK was there for a long time. Then all of a sudden, Code drops down, right? And after Code dropped down, and we see him, then Ghetto Intellect. So, and then this conscious energy, and then Ghetto Intellect, and Shaquem Ra, of course, was running all across the goddamn floor. You know how he normally does. Hey, look at me, I'm Shaquem Ra. But that brother support me, so I'm gonna be a little easy on him. So anyway, my thing is they do the same thing that we do. Is either in the algorithm, you see people on the platform, you either go there or they hit each other up and say, hey, I'm over here. We over here. Come over here. Because it's strange how they all just move in a pack. I don't know if it was just something I thought about. Damn, I want to know if they, say, hey, listen, View, go over to Hood Tables. So and so is on there. Go over to Mz.Teavalocity. It's somehow that they all are moving together, and they just coming in one by one. Like I said, MBK had been there a long time. That was his second day there. Thank you, Sophisticated Brad. Y'all, is 173 people in here. Let me give y'all a minute to catch yourself and, at least show a little gratitude by hitting that like, y'all, and then I'll continue because I want to bring something to y'all attention. Y'all, please make sure y'all hit that like. That's the least you can do for me. Okay, so anywho, thank you. I appreciate you. So anywho, they moving in packs. So they here. So basically, my question to you is, Do they let each other know where they at and then they all come in, you know? Or is it just the algorithm? See, we visit them so much. And when I say we, I don't always mean myself, but I always say we as a collective has visited them so much and go over there to their channels because of the algorithm will show you, or either they do redirects and stuff like that and direct people over to the that they have now become a big part of us and a very big part of it. And I don't see it changing. See, I don't see it changing. If you know main content creators over here, you know, engage with them, you know, enjoy them, and they support them and they redirect to their channels, then it's not very many over here that don't fuck with them. Be honest, y'all. It's not very many over here. And you would ask yourself, why wouldn't I let them on my platform if they've never done anything to me? Because other people don't like them? Is that the only reason why I wouldn't let them on my platform? Now, they've never done anything personally because the subs are saying that they don't like them. But like I said, I think a lot of fakery is going on because if you go over to one of their lives and you see, say, 300 people and you never seen 300 people over there before, they never got these views. Somebody's up in those clouds from over here looking. They just not saying. And they not saying because they don't want anyone to point them out. And that's the reason why. But don't, you know, I just say let it happen. Whatever happens, happen. Just make sure you take care of home first. That's what I say. If you go promote them, definitely you should be promoting people over here in your sector first, because the sector is not going anywhere. We still gonna be sectoring over here. But it's beefs over here that we ignoring because now damn near everywhere you go, to include myself, we're making them content. Like they make us content, we making them content. Hey, Carrie, what's going on? So, anywho, now let's talk about Ronnie Q. Ronnie Q and Lemon is into it. Now, I heard a little bit of Lemon last night really cuss Ronnie Q out. And I didn't understand why Lemon cussed Ronnie Q out like that. Because I watched Ronnie Q in the morning and I hadn't heard her really say anything to Lemon for Lemon really to cuss her out like that. And he was real belligerent with it. Real belligerent with it. And I believe he felt some kind of way because I remember, hey, Hood Table, what's going on, baby? I was just telling him about your life. I remember when Ronnie Q was having a tough time. I think she was supporting Lemon at first. Something must have happened between her and Lemon, and because I can't really remember what made her not fool with Lemon, but whatever it was, I think it had something with Holes and Heart, something they had said, and then she had reevaluated, you know, Lemon, and she made the decision on her own. I don't think anyone brainwashed her. I think she made the decision on her own that she just didn't want to muck with him anymore. But it was so crazy how he cussed Ronnie Q out, was real belligerent with her. And today I knew that she would come back and cuss him out. So they got a serious beef going on. Like I said, I only remember a little bit of it, what happened on no, it was Hoes with Heart, when they was really digging into Ronnie Q about her supporting Lemon. And I think whatever took place, Ronnie Q reevaluated. You know, she not here to say, so I don't know. She reevaluated and thought that she wouldn't support him. Oh, the baby mama Brina. I forgot all Brina baby mama stuff happened. Okay, and she decided she wasn't going to support him. But I don't remember her saying anything to warrant that cuss out he did to her. And Ness was trying to control him at one point because she was trying to figure out why he was going so hard on Ronnie Q. But he was going really hard on Ronnie Q. And sometimes you just got to look. I think these people believing that they are so powerful, they just could move and shake shit and shift shit. He was saying because now he was going to take it upon himself to direct people, or what they call it, redirect people over to codes in them in the morning to take away from Ronnie Q. But it still didn't take away from Ronnie Q because she still had her same amount of people over there supporting her. She got good content. She drags. She's there. So I don't think it hinder her at all, but they are into it. They are really into it, and it's just crazy. It's just crazy to me sometimes the amount of energy that they put into cussing out other people. Is it that serious? I don't know. He did defend me. Wait, let me see. He did defend me when the old man was cussing drama, causing drama. I respect Lemon for that. Okay. He cursed a woman out, but is mum the word with more masculine men? That seemed to be the going thing over here. They will cuss the shit out of women, but they don't have the same energy for men. I don't know if I could say that for Lemon, because the times that I have popped in this show and he was going at a man, he was really going at a man. So I can't say that is the same, is a difference between women and men over there, y'all. I can't say that. Only from what I've seen, I think he cussed them equally. Numbers seems to make people think they are powerful in this sector. I think so, Carrie, and that's where I think the arrogance come in sometime, and that's where I think that people really believe that they could move and shake shit because they have numbers. That's not true unless you have, again, a bunch of group thinkers. If you have a bunch of group thinkers, they gonna follow the crowd, and yeah, you probably can shake some shit up. But I think the numbers get to their heads and they become arrogant and they think they more powerful than what they are. You know, um, people watch who they watch and like who they like. Ain't no pulling, possibly, unless you bring content the viewers like. That's what I say. I could send 1,000 people over to Nessa A's, Very Carey, Kimberly Black. If they can't hold the people, it is what it is. They can't hold the people. I can promote them and hey, go over there and support Very Carey, go over there. But if you if you don't entertain them, you just don't entertain them. That ain't shit that it's nothing I could do about that. Though, oh God, those strong mics are terrible. Yeah, the mics are just so loud. Those mics turn me off. But anywho, that's what it is. So Lemon, you got Lemon and Ronnie Q going at it, and they was going at it hard because she did some dragging. She did some dragging today, and like I said yesterday, he really cussed her out as well. So I don't know where that's going to go. Maybe that'll be a one and done for both of them, or maybe they will continue it. But I guess that's the hottest beef that's going on over here now is Ronnie Q and Lemon. That's the only one that I really saw that was really a knockdown drag out. I don't know, unless y'all know some other beefs. Hey, Very Carey, what's going on, baby? So I'm going to switch to this. I'm sick of the beef sector talking about them. Didn't have much. They talking about the vacation now. They talking about Brooke, being a little explicit, over there on Ness's. Again, I can't watch the whole thing because Ness go for hours sometime. And you guys, I go to bed. But they talking about Ness and about her Las Vegas trip. Now listen, I don't know a time that someone has gone somewhere and have exposed where they were going, and some people who wasn't wanted has not somehow showed up. We know what happened with Jay Wilson and Sean Bradley, and that didn't go too well. Then we know about the thing they were doing for the show. That didn't go too well. So when you come down here and tell people your plans, you have haters. Hey, YouTube cameras, you have people who really dislike you, and you need to be careful because everybody is not mentally stable. And you telling them where you will be at, and you're going to tape here and tape there. You don't know who's after you or who would take that opportunity to show up and do what they will. You may not think so, but you just never know. Some of these people are really cray out here. We see them on here. So we know something is wrong with them. The way they act on here. This is just a virtual app, and we see how they act on here. So can you imagine if they approach you in Las Vegas somewhere or Atlanta or somewhere else? You don't know what those people would do. You don't know how obsessed they are with you, because we got some obsessed ass people right here. You don't know what they'll do. You don't know who they have in that area. So for me, if I was to do a getaway, I don't think I would come on here and tell everyone. When I go on vacation, I normally don't tell everyone. Yeah, no one got hurt though. But still, it was the fact of the matter that the trip didn't go as well as Jay Wilson wanted it to, because I believe Sean Bradley and some others had showed up, surprisingly, and it kind of dampened his trip. So that can happen. What's happening, Miss Cruiser Bruiser? So that's, Ness and them, I hope, like I said, they have a good time, but they need to be very careful, inviting people that you really don't know. You really don't know these people. But then I took a chance. I took a chance. But here's the difference with me and them. They are just meeting up for the first time. The person that I invited to go along with Diva and I had been at her home. I had ate. I had met her partner. We had sat down. We had talked on the phone. So there was a little different. There was a connection that was being built there. But just to invite these people that you really don't know, and they sound like sometimes they have beef here, and then they okay one day they beef and the next day they not. I don't know if they would be trustworthy to go along with me anywhere. But hopefully shit don't really go wild. Hey, Latasha, how are you, baby? Hopefully things don't get out of hand and there's be no violence and they can enjoy their trip, you know? And then I started looking at the dynamics. I was thinking, these are young people, and then you have two older people going with them, two or three older people going with them. I wonder how well that'll work out, you know? But Brooke is a grown woman. Yeah, she's a grown woman and she could do what she want. Hey, I'm not knocking Brooke. Hey, Jill, comfort zone. What's going on, Jilly Bean? I'm not knocking her. If she want to do that, she met somebody, she believes she found real love, they could do what they want to do. It's not my body. It's not my relationship. So I can't tell them. Pizarro Intels told us you was like, oh, thank you, Pizarro. Pizarro. Thank you, baby. She always support me. So, So let me read these comments and then I'm going to run a video because I don't want to be here real long. Hey, Styles with Tisa, baby. We praying for you. You guys don't forget to keep Tisa in your prayers. She's going for surgery soon. I just hope they be safe out there too. I remember when I used to drink, I told you, and it seems like when you drink and get intoxicated and you smoke and you do all that, it seems like drama is easy to come by. It just seems like that shit can get real drama filled. Everybody high, feeling good, talking shit. You might talk shit to the wrong person or someone's feelings will get hurt. We don't know. Some of these people seem a little sensitive here. They so sensitive. Can you imagine? See, I know, this is the truth. I know if somebody was to come on the trip with me that maybe we was okay, we okay now, or something happened, and they said the wrong thing, and I probably was intoxicated, I probably would snap the freak out on them. That's just the truth. Like I said, here go Jill's link. Thank you, Diva. Can you drop the links for content creators in here? If you're a content creator, we want to drop your link and we want to send people over to support you as well. Mixology is not here, but can y'all please keep Mixology in mind to drop her link? YouTube Camera been having some good shows too, but she been holding late night shows. I done peeped in on you. But anywho, so hopefully shit won't go awry down there. But again, if so, it'll just be commentary. It'll just be content for us to talk about, But I wouldn't want anybody to get hurt or anything to go awry there. I hope they enjoy themselves, I just don't know how that mix gonna be. Because now listen, we done seen some of these people flip out on here, screaming and hollering and cussing each other and doing all kind of crazy shit to each other. And so can you imagine if they link up and the wrong thing is said and they black out on each other? But I don't know. Again, like I said, I always wish the best for them. I wish the best for them. I truly do. Prayers for you, Tisa. No weapons formed against you. Cover everyone that's dealing with your health is covered. Yeah, we definitely send prayers up for Tisa. she's a good supporter, and she have supported a lot of people. I think Tisa done moved further away from over here. I think she has, and she go to other, places and visit. YouTube cameras are another one that's all over the place too. So is Queen Diva. Kimberly Black is too. So there's a lot of people that move around. They just not over here in the beef sector. They move around, but this sector, they claim the beef sector as their sector. So I'm going to run this video, and I want to talk about this because I want y'all to really look at this video. Thank you, D-Love, for becoming a new member. I appreciate you, baby. I want y'all to look at this clip. I want you to look at this clip, and I'm going to drop the link, and I wish people, these jokers just going to talk. Yeah, no, Miss Cruiser, you know what? I don't believe that. See, that's where I think you may be a little wrong, and then people have it wrong. A lot of people say, oh, they ain't gonna do shit. They just act like that, behind the keyboard, and they protected. They don't come out of their house. They don't do this. You don't know how people gonna act, especially when they are full of liquor and drugs. And I'm not saying they go trade drugs, but I'm talking about weed. We know a lot of them smoke weed. You don't know how these people gonna act. Maybe they just talking on here, but you never know if someone is in your face what you would do. That, for me, I know me, I got a bad temper. I have a bad temper. So I'm more apt to, this is no lie, even at my age, it's different now because I don't fight like that. But I'm more apt to punch you in your fucking face if you talk shit to me and you standing in front of me. Now, I could talk a lot of smack over here, and talk tough here. But nah, man, if you in my face and you really talking shit to me, I don't know. I think I'm more apt to hit you, to punch you. Yeah, that's why I don't play that shit, because I know me. That's why I always say I don't play these reindeer games, because I know me. And that's the God's truth. I know that I probably would take a chance by not thinking, especially if I was intoxicated, because I've told y'all this several times. I have had more fights in my adult years than my younger years. And that's just the God honest truth. I have had more fights, and I wonder why. Because I think sometimes I was under the influence. I believe that's the reason why. I was under influence. Somebody said something to me. I try to brush it off or ask them, hey, don't bother me, or, let it go. And they talk shit to me. And boom, before I knew it, I was punching somebody. And that was the truth. That was the truth. And again, under the influence make you, make you a little tough. I'm tough already, but I think that just brings things out of you. So, like I said, some of these people I wouldn't even take a chance going any place with. So I don't know about y'all, but I'm just telling the God's truth. I had more fights in my adult years. I just had to calm down. I just had to calm down. So, it is what it is. I'm not saying that's going to take place with them, but you know what, Jill? A lot of times when you under the influence, I don't drink now. Every blue moon, I may have some wine or a drink, but I don't drink now. But back in those days, I was drinking. I was drinking and partying. And I didn't even think about going to jail. I just reacted. That's all, And so view that cap lock look a little different in person. Yeah, and these people talk a lot of shit. And then you'll start remembering all the things they said. I mean, if they was the ones who fell out with each other and now they cool, you start thinking all the stuff they said, you might trigger off them in a minute. Yeah, I used to just react. I wasn't thinking about going to jail or nothing like that. Queen Diva wasn't, because she was under the influence. You can tell. Well, Queen Diva know I'll fight. Here go one. Hey, single intellect. What's going on? Diva will tell you I'll fight in a minute. So I thank God I don't drink no more, and I'm not, like that. Because again, I could have gone to jail. I never did, but I could have very well gone to jail. So nah, I just never been scary like that. I've always, just held my own. One thing I hate, and I know you all may think different, but I hate for someone, I told you, I hate for someone to disrespect me and talk shit to me. I just hate that with a passion. And several times I ask them, hey, leave me alone. Go ahead about your business, baby. And then you keep barking and barking and barking. And eventually I put your ass in the chokehold. Yeah, I do. That's why sometimes when when I hear MBK talk tough, he just remind me of really a street dude from back home. He really, really do the way he talk. And that's why I said everybody don't play that shit. Everybody just don't play that. And I would think that for real, if perhaps someone was in front of him, like some of these people doing the shit and saying shit, is a possibility that they probably would get into an altercation, and somebody could get in trouble. I swing first and talk later. Me too, Jill. I used to be bad. I really used to be bad. I'm so glad that I kind of, simmered down a lot. I wouldn't do it now because I think about all the shit I can lose. But when you younger and hot-headed, and it is something when they was saying yesterday, I was in Sheffy's. Sheffy still can't see me. I don't know. When MBK, they was talking about MBK, how aggressive he sound to women, and men, how he gets so angry. To be honest with y'all, that's a Jersey thing. It's really a Jersey thing. May not be so upset, but you come across really harsh and passionate sometimes. People have always said that to me. You talk so mean sometimes, so harsh. So I had to soften it. Hey, Juicy Review, baby. So I had to soften it a little bit. I had to soften up a little bit because I really talk kind of harsh. And it must be just a Jersey thing, and New York thing, yeah. And not all the time you mean to be nasty or sound so rough, but that's just, I guess that's just where we come from. And people have to understand that he's very passionate, but he gets very angry and it seems like he emotional and he just fly off the handle. He's just one of those street ninjas. Now, I don't know, he may not be a street ninja now, but you could tell that the brother is a street ninja or he has been a street ninja, and it is what it is. And some shit is not for play. RNTV. Oh, RNTV. Thank you, Queen Diva, for dropping RNTV. Mr. YouTube Streets. Thank you for dropping Mr. YouTube Streets. Good to see you, Mr. YouTube Streets. I hadn't seen you around in a while. Everyone isn't from Jersey. I know that. I know everyone isn't from Jersey, but you got DC people like that. DC people is rough. Yeah, I tell you. It's something about maybe where we come up from that we sound, and it's not so ghetto. It's not ghetto. It's just that you sound kind of rough. Because I guess it's just where you come from. It's like your background. And it is what it is. And sometimes we have to respect for people for that. I don't think he just no real emotional chump enough. I just think he was a street ninja, and it is what it is. That's just in his blood. That's who he is. You don't sound rough, but I've heard you get off. Now, where's under new management sound like she could be a little rough? Leave New York. No, New York is another one. Sound like they rough. Oh, yeah, and you are the same. Yeah, right. Yeah, get a little rough. Y'all, we could be a little rough. Here go Miss Juicy Review Channel. Thank you again, Diva, for dropping that. But anywho, a lot of times, sweetheart, is not so much that we think we gangster, is we just kind of rough around the edge. When you in business and when you get older, you know how to code switch. And I just learned to code switch a lot of times. Now, don't piss me the fuck off because I really will come at you. That's why they say, oh, Mz.Teavalocity, she's so nice. She's so... No, I'm not. I'm a beast, but I try to keep that portion of me tame. and I code switch. It is what it is. Philly, New Jersey. Yeah, the East Coast is rough. The East Coast thing, but he's rude as fuck to me. Oh, okay, he could be rude. Yeah, you code switch too. We just learn how to code switch. But we are who we are. We rough around the edges sometimes. And when you piss us off, you really could see it. And when I snap, folks look at me crazy. Yeah. All I know is if I get in a fight, I'm bringing Deanna. Deanna? Yeah, Deanna could be kind of rough too, and that's her thing. But anywho, that's what I wanted to say. They say, oh, he's emotional, he this and that. Nah, some people just don't play this bullshit that they play on here, even though they on here, and that's what make it so, kind of puzzling, because you on here, you in here with these people, so you need to know what you up against and try to maintain from becoming so upset and unraveled. But it is what it is. I live in White Polar Bear. Okay, White Polar. Learn the code switch saved me many times. Us text. Yep, I had to learn how to code switch. I really did. And I've traveled the world, to be honest, and I've been in places where it was damn near 90, I would say maybe 80%, maybe more than that, 90% Caucasian and 10% Black. And so I had to kind of learn how to code switch. No, I wasn't trying to act like them. I just know that I needed to be a little softer and do things a little different if I wanted to maintain where I was at. It's still only 94 likes. So anywho, I'm going to play this clip. That's enough with the B sector and trying to know and get to know people for yourself and the evolution and the fakery and all that. I want y'all to watch this video clip with me. Hold on. I'm going to cue it up. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute, you guys. This is, y'all can leave now. This ain't beef sector shit. This, I want y'all to.
Caught on camera.
Hold on. I'm trying to cue it up. So give me a minute to. Okay. So let me go back here. Damn, now I got to get back to where I was at. Okay, y'all, I'm going to run this clip and then I want some of you to tell me what you think this is. Now, it says trans murder mystery. And the reason why it's a mystery is the way she unalived this gentleman. I was trying to figure it out. Were they in a relationship? Was he her John? Did she probably turn a trick with him because she did have charges and stuff of her being the lady of the night and it was a trans woman? So I want y'all, thank you, Sophisticated Brett. I want y'all to take a look at this clip and then we go talk about it. So let me see. I'm trying to get it together. Y'all know I ain't all together on this. So, all right. So I'm going to share this. Let's take a look at this in here. No, hold on, y'all. Damn. And me and Diva did it. I did it with Diva the other day to make sure that I did it right. Okay, here it is. Y'all, let's watch this clip and then I want to talk about it. You could come up here. I'll drop the link and you tell me what you think about this. I don't know. This happened a while back, y'all, but it was puzzling to me how she unalived this man, and the things she did in the process made me think, who was he really to her?
Full view of neighbors in a subdivision near the Gulf Freeway in the Pecan Park neighborhood. ABC 13's Brooke Taylor is joining us now here in the studio.
Yeah, and Brooke, this really shocked a lot of us here in the newsroom.
It did, and sources close to this case tell me that this is some of the most horrifying footage they have seen in their careers. Police haven't said if the victim knew the killer, but they're hoping that a neighbor's video leads to a quick conviction and justice for his family. Only on 13, deeply disturbing and shocking video of a murder in broad daylight. On May 3rd, the victim, Stephen Anderson, is walking on Woodridge Square Drive to pick up his mail, sources tell us. He turns around at the sound of a screeching car speeding right into him. We're pausing the video right before he gets hit. The car reverses and hits him again, pushing him further into the street. Neighbors are on the phone, frantically calling 911.
Other people to help me turn him over. They want us to turn him over.
Another neighbor comes out with a pillow. And that's when the suspect, Karen Fisher, identified in court records as a man, but also described as she by police, returns with a knife in hand. The suspect yanks and flips Anderson over, straddles him, and kisses him. We're not showing what happens next.
Now listen, she ran this guy over. I'm going to continue to play it. Then she straddles him. They blurring it out where she straddles this man. He was walking to his mailbox. So to me, it appeared as if she knew this man and knew how she was able to catch him, right? So let's continue, but I got to pause it because I don't want them to flag it. So you got to pause it. So she straddles him. Now watch this. This is the craziest shit. I was trying to figure it out. Thank you, sweetheart.
Because it's too graphic, but that's when police say Fisher stabs him 9 times. She casually walks off as if nothing happened and neighbors just watch. She then tries getting into another car while talking to witnesses. When that's unsuccessful, she leaps over the body and walks away.
It's very disturbing, yeah, because...
Now that's crazy. She leaped over the body. First, she walked to another car trying to get in to another car. Then she walks back, hop over his body, and let's continue.
You know, I have kids here. So our kids could have been out here playing, and imagine that.
20-year-old Karen Fisher is in jail tonight, charged with murdering this 64-year-old. Her bond is set at $2 million.
Broad daylight. It was people. It was a busy intersection. It did happen right under our noses, you know.
Just truly so shocking. I spoke to neighbors that you saw in that video. They are
now. This shit was crazy. It had me like, wow. So she knew him. Yes, I believe she knew him under new management. I don't know if they was having an affair. Maybe he was her trick, and something went wrong. But in order for her to sit there, straddle him, and start kissing him, I said it had to be more to it. I said it just couldn't be like a one night stand. He beat her out her money or something. It seemed like that she was having a relationship, because in order to turn that man around after you have hit him, killed him, and to just pierce him 9 times, straddle your body over him and kiss him, something had to be deep there. I heard that story a couple of weeks ago, and I was showing Diva, and I was thinking, wow. Now, he was 64. She was 29. She had been incarcerated prior to this for trafficking. Not trafficking. What is it? Prostitution. They set the bail at $2 million. Now, I think it was a crime of passion. I think he had been, hey, uppity baby. Thank you, baby. I believe he had been messing with that young girl for a while. And something went awry that night, maybe the night before, and she had made up in her mind that she was going to unalive him. That shit was crazy. And then they find out that she was transgender. Again, 64 years old. We know that we know that older Caucasian men will definitely pay for what they want, if you know what I mean. Hey, baby, what's going on? I think she knew him. I think he had been her John, or could have possibly been her lover. And I don't believe that it was for a short amount of time. But I also think that she was mentally ill as well to even do that? What could he have possibly done to her that she would hit him, make sure she unalived him when she pierced him 9 times? It sounded like a crime of passion. Yeah, that was wild. That was something. You don't think he didn't pay her? I think, you know what? At first I said the same thing. She probably had turned to trick with him and he didn't pay her. But not to unalive somebody like that, come back and pierce them 9 times and then straddle their body and kiss them. Nah, that's more than ain't pay her. Nah, that was something deeper. Happy birthday, Jilly. They saying happy birthday to you. I'm numb to things mankind do on a daily basis. Okay, I'm not numb to it. I thought it was horrible. I think too, Renee, it sound like a crime of passion. I mean, RNYTV, but still, I thought it was the craziest thing. That's just something that I saw on, I think I saw it on IG, and I said, damn, I want to talk about this because this had to be real, real deep, something more to it. Well, she will have time to reflect. Yeah, because you know ain't nobody paid no 10% or no 2 mil. Nah, ain't nobody paying that. Plus, she had been in jail before for prostitution and I think something else, some other domestic violence, I believe. And it ain't like that he probably had relationships with her. And hey, Harley, what's up, baby? And then figured out that she was a man. I mean, if you look at the features, most people could tell that she probably was transgender, or if wasn't completely converted to a woman, that she was dressed like a woman. Miss Pam, are you still beefing? I thought I touched you with my Aretha song. Miss Pam was beefing too? Oh God, I didn't know Miss Pam. She wasn't a bad looking person. No, she wasn't. That was personal. Yeah, that was personal. I said I was going to play it so we could talk about it. So when you see people like that, right, and you just think about it, it's so many mentally ill people running around here. You just never know who you will encounter. Even on this application, we know the behaviors and the actions would be indicative to something mentally unstable with people. No, you can't sit down here and diagnose these people if you don't have that degree. However, sometimes behavior is very indicative to people being mentally unstable. They don't walk around claiming that them like that down here. They ride around Montrose looking for people like that and drop them back on the dark corner. Yeah, like I said, I believe that is a possibility. Oh, it's next week. Okay, baby. Her attorney will probably try to pull a hate crime card on the deceased and will try to pull the mentally unstable. Hey, MBK, what's happening, baby? I talked about you earlier. How you roaming these streets, hitting these platforms, being a Jersey guy. She was cute, but the T was there at Miss LA. I don't think she was cute at all. She looked a bit tattered to me. I've seen better looking transgender women, but then again, too, I don't know if she had been up all night with this man and something did go wrong. He didn't pay her. They got into an altercation. She waited until he went to go pick up his mail, and decided that she was just going to run him over. He probably gave her an incurable, I don't know. Down here, he will be acknowledged as a man, so no female lockup down here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure also depending on where she is, the bond was probably set that high if they have 3 strikes. The 3 strike rule or the bond was set that high because of the crime. And they'll really do us in. They will do us in before they do them in, and plus look at it. It was a Caucasian man and a black woman. That's the difference right there. It's always worse for us. What are you talking about, uppity Negro? Oh, they go to female jail, sports and whatever. I don't think so, uppity. I think they're going to put that lady, that trans woman, in a men's prison. No, she will have plenty of time to think about what she did. I have nothing of a Aretha song. Oh, I know nothing. I was saying hi, Miss Pam. Oh, she was saying hi, Miss Pam. I'm behind. Hey, Miss 313, how you doing, baby? Thanks for joining me and thanks for being a member. I hope that you are okay with that. Harley Q. Queen, when y'all coming back to AC? I don't know when. Me and Queen just took a beating at Maryland NGM. So I don't know when she's coming back to Atlantic City, but I know last time she surely wanted to meet you. She wanted to meet you, Harley Q. You know. So I'm gonna drop my link. If not, I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. I did an hour. I pushed myself, but I really wanted to bring that video and see what y'all thought about it. I'm gonna try to bring more videos. Diva and I went behind the scenes and we worked on it, and I still, Diva, didn't get it right, but at first, but at the end I got it right. The governor down here in Texas don't play that. He's in Harris County and will be going to, oh, that's where they at. So you tried it, he was in Harris County? So he'll go to a Mel's prison. Yeah. No 3 strikes here. All it takes is one time. Yeah, especially for us. That was an older white gentleman, and that was a young white. I'm going to tell you, in reality, that was a young black man. That's all they need to know. And they're going to throw the book at him and maybe get him mental help. I don't know. I don't think he'll beat these charges. No way. He wouldn't be. Hey, Rodney, baby. How you been doing? I have to find that woman's T. I don't know. I found it somewhere on, I think it was IG, or it came across my feed somewhere, and I looked at it. Yeah, that crime was horrible. And then to turn around and to pierce him 9 times after you done hit the man. I don't know at first if he was unalive when they first hit him. When she first hit him with the car, I think he was still alive, and she wanted to make sure that he wouldn't live to tell whatever or do whatever when she pierced him 9 times. So I thought that was a very sad story for that young man. Just Crystal was trying to say you wear a wig. Here goes somebody with some shit. Here goes somebody. Here's a troll. Mz.Teavalocity. Just Crystal was trying to say you wear a wig when I told her you didn't. She blocked me. Okay. If she think I wear a wig, or baby, you think I wear a wig, that's okay. Mz.Teavalocity know what she have. I'm not going to entertain that. You don't, uppity, but if people can't accept you for who you are, fuck them, babe. Oh, yeah. Who, uppity? I like uppity. Texas, he is out. Oh, he's out of there. Texas laws are no joke. With that being, he couldn't even try to pull the mutual combat law. Texas plays no game. Yeah, Texas is rough. You don't want to get in trouble in Texas. You know a fresh doobie. Yes, this is all my hair. I don't even have a relaxer in my hair, baby. I don't relax my hair. No, she not beating those charges. Not at all. Because she had charges before. I didn't hear that. And why come tell you that? Oh, I don't know, Stacy. People always come in here starting shit. You got trolls in who always... I had a troll in here the other day, was just trying to work sassy and work my nerve, baby. They do that. So learn how to read the room, and maybe folks wouldn't get disrespected. Oh, I don't know what they talking about. I don't know what they talking about. But y'all, I'm going to drop this link. If you want to talk about anything about the evolution / infiltration, fakery at its best. These people pretend like they don't watch these people. They don't want anything to do with them. But they on people platforms. They talking. We all talking about them every day. So we making them relevant. It is what it is. And you too, uppity boo, if you need me. Did you drop uppity? There goes Rodney's channel. That's Rodney's channel. Diva is being so kind, dropping every content creator's channel in here. I appreciate that, and I'm sure they appreciate that as well, Diva. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna drop my link, and then if no one's coming up, I'm gonna get out of here. They now saying there was no relationship and they were complete. What, Riot Girl? You heard more about it? Do you believe that, Riot Girl? Oh, they now saying there was no relationship and they were... You believe that? I don't believe that, Riot Girl. That's hard to believe. Hold on, Ups, babe. Hold on. That's you?
Yes, me.
Hey, baby, what's going on?
First of all, who said you ain't got your real pretty ass hair that you don't need no weave? You
Do
can
what?
like you got some pretty hair.
Thank you, baby. Yeah, I
It's
don't have.
just pretty, you know. Some black women can have natural black hair, and they can use heat. But if you know how to take care of your real hair, you're able to use heat and grow your hair.
Now listen to this. These people, I don't care what people say about me. And just Krista didn't say that. Just Krista, I think that went on about her way she done fell in love with
She
somebody.
happy.
I,
She started attacking me over you. I promise you.
she attacking you now?
Yes, and being passive aggressive about it. Because remember, she never dropped in my chat ever in her life.
Mhm.
But every time you will drop in my chat, and you don't even drop in my chat all the time, but every time you do, she's right behind you.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even know that, Ups. Mm-mm. But you
I
don't
know you
come
wouldn't know that, but I
at
would
one,
because I'm a pen holder.
oh yeah, but at one point, uppity, you was being consistent, but I haven't seen you come on because you know I come over there and support you.
No, no, they got my main page. I'm on my backup page now. She not there, so if you could, like, if you subscribe to my backup page, you will see me live, and I never see over. I know the reason why you don't now because
Oh, I didn't know you was. I didn't know you was out the park. Why did they get your main page? Uppity, uppity. I think uppity having problems. No, I'm not worried about that girl. That was ABC 13 article. Yeah, it was ABC 13 article. Yeah. I probably need to put that down there. But yeah, I do need to look more into it because now we have somebody saying that they was complete strangers. I don't believe you would do a complete stranger like that. And to roll that man around, straddle your legs around him, and then kiss him. I don't think that was no complete stranger. I think they lied perhaps to make that Caucasian man look good. You know, it's something about it.
Miss T,
You
can you
don't.
hear me? I don't want to interrupt you.
No,
Can you?
I can't hear you, uppity. No.
You can't. I'm gonna drop down and come back.
No, now I can hear you, uppity. You had went out for a minute.
Yeah, I really did. Like where I live at, the reception is horrible, and I don't know what's going on. It got worse, but yeah, they told me that a different provider is not going to change that. But yeah, my main page, they could not get me for my videos, so they went in my community wall. I don't know how because I don't be attacking people in my community wall. They get me for sharing other people's videos. So I'm in the process now of reading YouTube new community guidelines. You know.
Yeah, they got new ones too, uppity. I need to be a little better with reading them as well. A lot of times. But one thing about me, uppity, I don't really play nobody's stuff. I don't put anything on my community wall. I don't do
Same. You know what
huh?
they got me for? The Diddy thing. They struck me for celebrities reacting to Diddy. That's how petty these people are getting. So that's why I said that
Oh, really?
yeah, it had nothing. And when I get the time, I'm going to show you proof. But anyway, I'm going to show everybody proof because it's going to be on my community wall. But yeah, they cannot get me for BSEC because I know how petty these people are. That's the reason why I keep up on their community rules and guidelines because I want to be able to say what I want to say within the guidelines. And I'm not even monetized, not because I can't. Because I don't. Because YouTube changed their rules so much. But you did give out golden nuggets when you said get an LLC. But
Yeah.
anyway, what I wanted to
Yeah.
tell you was that's the reason why you haven't seen me on my main page, but I have been active on my back page. But you know who I've been with? That other woman. But she only comes to my chat when you come and you barely drop down. But I know you support me, you
I'm
know?
sorry, uppity. I bring in the trouble. Well, some people
You
just
didn't bring in no trouble. But the problem is like she's out here on her way and it's not working out for her.
Mhm.
So I
Oh,
see she see you going up and she
mhm.
and you don't engage with her. So I guess I'm the next best thing.
So let's talk about that. Did you see the video I play ups? I want to go to that video. That was my
I
last
got a
video.
little late. If you don't mind replaying it or telling me what the gist was, I can
It was about
respond.
a transgender woman who runs over this older Caucasian man, murders him, and then it was a crime of passion, I believe, because she goes back after she run him over and the people out there trying to help him to save him. She goes back and take the thing and plunge him 9 times, straddle over him and kiss him, and then walk away.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. That's wow. And this is why, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful to the rainbow community, but this is why it was originally listed as a mental health condition. Because that's wild. And then I wanted to tell you this, because don't you notice women, I don't know if it's something in our genetics, and just like men have that takeover spirit naturally, women natural thing is to be nurturing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't know if you noticed, men that want to turn over to women, there are a lot of, because I just heard something recently how a MMA fighter just recently knocked out a woman's skull. And that was not a real woman. When I say real woman, because I feel like genetically, if you're not born that way, that's not what you are. Like, you could identify as however you want. I'm not against that.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? But as far as nature is concerned,
I hear what you're saying.
But yeah, I don't want to get too ridiculous. But yeah, they knocked somebody's skull out. But yeah, when you hear about men transferring into women, I mean women transferring to men, they're not allowed those same things.
But still, uppity, that has nothing to do with what took place here. Because I don't know if you remember me telling you a story. When a crime of passion takes place, it could just take place between two people.
That was a hooker in a John. From what the story I hear.
It could have been. Just hold tight, because we don't want to turn this into, the LGBTQIA community does worse than.
No, I get that, but what you're saying is, like, what I'm trying to say, that from because I didn't realize the way you put it, but because I be in the messy sectors, but from the way I heard it, that was supposed to be a John and a hooker.
But then somebody here said that they researched the article more, or they heard more about it, and they say it wasn't that situation. And see, that's hard for me to believe because of the way the crime happened. It's just hard to believe that. But if you're mentally ill, it's a possibility, because you got people who get hurted and get hurt by people who they have no type of dealings with. Just that day, they don't take their medication. They may be mentally unstable. Something could have happened somewhere else, and they snap on other people. So, I don't know, uppity.
It could be that, because you got to realize when people are transferring, and I'm sorry if that's not the right thing to say. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I respect everybody's identity. So I just want to give that disclaimer. But I just feel like when you're that way, those people, when I say those people, I'm not anyway. But what I'm trying to say is, like, it's hard for them to get jobs if they're really into that. Like, if it's hard for them to be 9 to 5 one way, and then another way once they get up to work, they cannot find jobs that are going to do that. Especially if they're not clockable. How they say it? If they're clockable, they're not going to get a job where they feel like identified. So therefore, they go to other means. And when you get to those other means, you get to the dirty underworld seeding. And then I think that combined with a lot of other things, because they don't got no option. And the one option they got, if you're trying to take their money, they go crazy on you.
I don't know, babe, if I can agree with you, because things are changing, uppity. People are being accepted for who they are. And so transgenders, you have people who are trans male, trans women, and they have good damn jobs. So I just think that people are opening up a little more. So I don't think it's so hard for them to get a job. Maybe presentation sometimes,
That's what I said, the clockable one. And I don't want to be offensive, because my sister, she's married to a white woman that's transferring to a male. And she's a CEO officer. My sister is a stay-at-home mom like me. The only difference is she's in college. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's studying. I think she said she want to do like something, be like a psychiatrist later on in life. Based on, like, anyway. But yeah, so they do got good jobs. But like I said, but that's female attracted to a male, and she's a white woman. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. There's a lot of not a robot. She ain't got the pass by. But a lot of these black men that would have transferred to a woman, they don't know our struggle. They think we got it easy, but we don't.
Transition, baby, not transfer. Transition.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's another word. Sorry.
Like I said, I've worked around plenty of them, and if you have the education, it's not like that anymore. To be honest with you, maybe that's what some people think, but it's not like that anymore. But you can have, you could have your opinion of it, but it's not like that anymore, baby. It's a little different.
I'm not in the workforce. I retired in 2001.
Oh, okay. Well, shit, I'm
not really retired. I'm saying because a lot of people are like, no, I don't act like the government helped me retire. I'm just saying I retired from the workforce because of I just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can't deal with certain people I don't want to deal with, and then any job you could be working at McDonald's, like you don't got the right to pick who you're gonna work outside. Right. And me, I've never went for a minimum wage job, so yeah, like I
don't have it as good as you do, Ups. I'm still working. I'm 62. I'm still working.
And that's a blessing, and I respect women like you. See, I take information from all over. I already said that. Like, if I have to work, it's gonna have to be like how you say, working for myself.
I don't know. Yeah, I own a business too.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't work well with others. I don't.
Okay. Now, ups. I could believe that. I could believe you might not work well with others. At least you know that. So, are you positioning yourself probably to open some type of business?
Yes, I am, ma'am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Okay. That's what I'm doing right now. Is I'm working on, like, not only just. Well, y'all might think I have a bad attitude. I really don't. But I'm working on educating myself. You know what I'm saying? Because in the past, I used to work on, like, my transferable skills to the workforce if things don't work out. But right now, I'm working on just building a business for myself, working on my strengths and things that I actually enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Because when you do your own business, it has to be something you really like and love and want to work on yourself with, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, and you got to do something that you love. And I do what to be honest, if I was at retirement age, to be honest with you, Ups, I don't think I would retire because I love what I do. And I'm passionate about what I do. So I'm probably gonna go as far as I can go, believe it or not. And
that's why you 52 still working, because you passionate about it.
Because I'm passionate.
And that's my thing. I'm passionate about it. But the last guy I got, he got me caught up with another baby. My other kids are in college. You know what I'm saying? So I'm starting life all over. And that can happen too. You had the baby. That put me in a different position. But he didn't have no kids. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why I did it. But yeah, my older kids, they in college. Had I not met him, I would have been probably in my own working passion. Because my thing is to own either like a catering business or a trucking, like a food truck. That's the two things I could work between. You know what I'm saying? Or something with like, how you make things, like I know how to make good hair products and stuff like that. But when you want to sell it outside of your city, you have to know like how to make sure the product is controlled and they're going to get it in the same form you sent it in. So that makes it a little bit more difficult. You know what I'm saying? Learning I think that's where science come in. So I'm just trying to learn things for me, like, but I know how to cook and things like that. So yeah, I'm just trying to find things I can do, but I do need to learn business management. I think Mz.Teavalocity is going to be back, but yeah, I am working on that. And shout out to all the ladies in the beat sector and my family, the women in my family that make me know you gotta have your own, for yourself. So it's all about learning a trade or getting a degree that's going to work for you, and you ain't got to work for it. You know what I'm saying? So I totally get it. But there's a job test you can take, and basically that's how I learned what I already knew. Like, I don't work well with others. The job test I took, they said that I either work, if I'm going to work a job, it has to be a job where I don't have to work with other coworkers. Cause y'all know I'm a little ticky boom boom. I got to say how I feel. I'm very reactionary. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. My
It's
wife,
okay, boo. I got you. I got you.
you held me down, Ups. Thank you.
Absolutely. I love you, Miss T. No matter who
Thank
don't
you,
like you.
baby. It's okay. Love you too, Ups. I'm gonna get ready to cut this out. I appreciate you joining my
All right, I'm
podcast.
gonna let you get your last words and I'm getting down. Sorry.
But no, hold on, Uppity. What is
Okay.
your backup channel?
Oh, my backup channel is Uppity Neagle Goddess with the number 1 behind it. Some people in your channel may know it, but yeah, it's my backup, and I wish to see you over there, cause they done sat me down, child, because I went full to they pressure. They try to sit me down on my community wall. But I do want to say this before I get out of here: be careful, because only thing I did was share something that had nothing to do with beef sector. It was
Right,
celebrities reacting to Diddy. They
right.
did erase that video, but I guess because I shared it, they erased me too.
But so they took the whole channel. You can't
Not
get it
my
back.
channel, but the person. No, I can get it back. I'm saying
Oh,
that they deleted the person's video, but because I shared that video, I got a
oh,
strike.
okay.
So you got to be
Oh,
careful about a lot of things that
yeah.
you put on the community wall.
Especially
They
when you talk
couldn't
about
get me.
that.
Yeah,
It's
they
so
couldn't.
much. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. YouTube has so many rules. It's ridiculous. So watch that community war and what you share. You could do everything right, but if you share somebody that did a little one thing wrong,
Mhm.
and this video had 30K views before I even shared it.
Damn. Let me ask you something, Levon. Please ask Uppity to make up with Rico to save her. What Rico? You done fell out with Rico? What Rico they talking about? I don't even know
I
Rico.
don't know which Rico they talking about. They talking about the Rico. He ain't had a damn thing to do with my page.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely not. I know what happened because I got the YouTube emails, and I
Oh,
will
yeah.
be sharing that information when I get online, because I'm going to talk to a YouTube representative, and so I won't be giving false information. But I know what happened.
Oh, wow. Well, I hope not. What's up, Queen Diva? Thank you. Queen Diva came up here to hold me up, but I'm going to get ready to end. But I just wanted to do that video, talk a little bit about the new guys, Uppity. I appreciate you. Uppity backup page is Uppity Negro 1. Is if you guys want to go over there and subscribe to it.
Yeah, and you know I love the sisters. I'm getting down.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah, and
Uppity,
I appreciate you older black women representing as well.
thank you, Uppity. Listen, much love to you. Just stop over
Yeah.
talking people.
I will. I'm gonna work on that. Do you know some? One of my subbies made a law of commandments for uppity, and one of the rules they gave me my props, but they said one of the rules stop over talking people. So I'm gonna work on that. Y'all keep telling me I'm gonna work
Okay.
on it. All right. Bye
Okay.
bye.
Good for
See you
you.
later, Ups.
Thank
See
you.
you. Queen Diva, thank you so much. But I think
Can
I'm
you hear
about
me, sis? Can you hear
no,
me?
I can hear you, baby. Your avatar cute like mine.
Thank you. Well,
What's
I'm
up,
cute like
sissy?
you, sis. I'm cute like
That's
you.
right. That's right. I hear you. I hear you.
No, I just came
Oh,
over
here
here
go my girl. Here go my
on
girl.
my laptop. I'm on my laptop.
Oh, good. I can hear you. Dr. Pastor coloring book, that's you?
Yes, it is. And I'm not on the F stuff. I really came up to offer
Hey.
some positivity. Hi, Mz.Teavalocity. Hi,
Hey,
Queen
Sugar
Diva.
Booger.
Hi,
Hey,
You
how
everybody in
always
are
the
you,
chat.
welcome.
I want to say something because I'm feeling some kind of way when I hear you say, you're 62 and
Mhm.
you're in the top, you're working and you're not going to retire. You are at the height of your career, of your
Mhm.
being a female, your sexuality, your
Mhm.
power. I
Mhm.
mean, everything. So I embrace the fact that you are still working. I've stopped, but it's not because I didn't want to. I'm just taking a break now. I had some issues, but
Yeah.
you are what people are looking up to be. Okay. Now I
Yeah.
know I say a lot of people say, "Oh, well, I can't wait for these old people to retire so we can." But 62 is
No,
not old. You
that's not
are
old.
yeah, you doing the thing, okay?
Yeah.
And I would like, one day if we could have like a panel. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be real picky. I'm not having people come up to deflect this and add to that and
Right.
talk about pork chops and can't get their mic going on and stuff like
Right.
that. To
Right.
really have a serious conversation where people can
Mhm.
speak and have a certain amount of time to state their point and then have other points
Mhm.
and maybe have some comments from the chat, the comment section about being older and what, especially as a woman, especially as a family person, and your career, and how people are trying to guilt shame people into stopping working, and that you're calling
Oh
us old.
no.
Just kind of like a smorgasbord, just a
Yeah.
little taste.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I would
You know,
like for you to be one of the people. I'm going to try to set it up. It's not going to be this regular ratchet stuff, and it's not going to be no
no,
open thing. It's just going to
no,
be only invited guests, and it's going to be a
girl.
limit, no more than 2 hours. So, okay,
Let
so I'll set you up with that.
me
That's
tell
all
you
I wanted.
something. Kimberly
Huh?
always drop my link to where you guys could write me and tell me what you want to talk about. If you want to have a panel, and you tell
Okay.
me the people that you want to invite on the panel, we can move in any direction other than beef. I'm all for it. And I appreciate you saying that to me, because a lot of times, like I said, I love what I do. I really love what I do.
You
And I
could tell.
people my
You could
age
tell.
and younger that's really physically, mentally broken, and so if I can ever help someone, and I help a lot, that's what I do daily. I would love to do that until I couldn't do it anymore, because it's not a job to me. It's a love, is a passion for me. It's something I like to do. So I would love for you to do that.
Okay,
You
good. Yeah. I will
just let
get
us
off
know.
before I start babbling too much. But yeah,
No,
so
no, you're
see,
fine.
I can come up with some positivity, but I
Oh,
really want to say
yeah.
some other things, but I'm gonna go
Go
ahead
ahead
and
and say,
exit.
wait, View. Don't run. Say whatever you want to say.
Tick a lot, tick a lot. I'm
Oh,
positive. I'm
okay.
cancer free. I'm gonna keep up. At least
Hey,
till Sunday.
great,
I'm gonna be
great,
ratchet on Sunday.
great. You cancer free?
Yeah.
Great,
Oh yeah. I got my results back. Yep.
great.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
you.
very, very nervous about that, and I've had a bunch of series of tests and everything. Oh my goodness, yes. So
I
I know
want
to other people, they're probably like, "What?" But that's another thing I want to talk about:
to.
having a colonoscopy. And I know that doesn't sound like a pleasant and everything, but that really, colon cancer is a number one killer around the
Mhm,
community, the
mhm,
world, men and women. And a lot of men don't like to have that test because they think it emasculates them. But that test is very important to have. And also, men should
very,
have breast
very
exams
important.
for cancer.
Mhm.
Cancer is everywhere. So I like to have
Yeah.
another discussion on that one day. But let me get
Okay.
the elderly
Okay.
women, or just the elders in the community,
Yep.
because you know what, the men don't feel like that in the workplace. People respect older men in the workplace more than they do older women, but that's a whole nother topic.
But
Uh,
absolutely, we could have that topic. Mz.Teavalocity, did you see the video that went viral out of New York where they were
yeah,
attempting to arrest a young black woman for shoplifting? Diva sent me that, and
Yes.
Diva wanted to talk about that.
Yes.
I saw that.
Diva sent me that, and Diva wanted to talk about that. That's deep right there, though.
It
That's
sure
really
was.
deep. And it's a shame for a child to even be put in that position,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Yes.
And I'm gonna tell a little attempting to arrest a young black woman. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something that was crazy as hell, right? Since you mentioned that, Diva sent me that video. I was over in another country, you guys, and my children was young, and we were shopping with a friend of mine, right? And my children was 3 and 2 years old, my two oldest, and we were in the BX. I think were we on base yet? We were in the BX shopping. Was it the BX? Yeah, I think it's the BX. The lady was in there stealing who we was with. I had no knowledge that Tasha was in there stealing. Now I got my two young children with me. I'm not knowledgeable that she was stealing. And the base don't play that shit. I could have got my husband put out the military. I could have got kicked off and barred off the base. So when we're coming out, I have my two children and I'm holding their hands because they little. And they say, "Excuse me, miss," because she was like a little behind me. They said, "Can y'all step back in the store or something?" And I said, "Step back in the store." I said, "Yeah." And I'm thinking, well, shit, I know my children didn't take anything, you know. They 3 and 2 years old. Did they pick up some nice thing? She was stealing. I had no knowledge of it. So when we went back, The officers, of course, she got in trouble, and they said to me, they said, "Man, we gonna let you go. You had no idea that the woman you was with was shoplifting.
Isn't that something?
She was shoplifting out the store, and I didn't know." And so, of course, she got in trouble. She got barred off the base. Her husband was in the military. She got barred off, but they let me and my children go. And when I spoke to her, I let her ass have it. When I say, I'm telling you, I used to be a high head. I let her have it because she was jeopardizing me and my children. You
Right.
know, I didn't
Right.
even have knowledge of it. But when we was talking about this little girl and her mother, now is one or two things, and we can't pass judgment. But I do want to say this: the little girl definitely was taken up for her mother, right? We know that. However, how aggressive, according to what y'all say, I have to watch the video and then maybe we could talk about it in depth. She's probably used to her mother stealing, and her mother just got caught, and she was gonna do what she had to do to defend her mom. But I heard it was something, to be honest with y'all, I didn't, and Diva, please don't kill me. I didn't watch the video.
When you
But
Well, let
watch,
me just say this. Let me just say this. For
okay.
one, the description that the dispatch gave the police was not of the little girl's mother, for one. So they was really
Oh,
wrong. The little girl said that it wasn't her mother stealing, it was the aunt stealing the glasses, if you notice. The little girl was telling the cops exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, it was sad though. That kid shouldn't have had to go through that. It was really sad to see that little girl so upset. She was like, "I want to kill somebody." I was like, "Oh,
Oh, wow.
yeah." It was really sad.
Oh,
um,
God. Oh, my gosh. I banned Dr. LaShonda
Yeah, I
by
was about to
mistake.
say. I just saw that.
oh,
Yeah. Can you unban it? I was
Okay,
banned. I was timing out somebody else. Oh, my
I
God.
see. I
yeah. And
timed
I
out.
wanted to say something about what that True Line person says. True Line. I don't know if
That's,
you're being a troll or not, but
that's why I
um,
banned.
That's who I'm
Thank you
yeah,
for
I
trolling.
letting.
figured I saw what you were doing, Mz.Teavalocity,
Yeah.
because the way
Okay.
that she's asking, she or he's asking the questions is not very respectful.
Mm-hmm.
It's meaning it's sounding like people are doing things to purposely have it there. Most people are,
Right.
some people are genetically born with that, and a lot of the illnesses and things that we have are triggered because of what we eat or lack thereof. So that
Mm-hmm.
comment when I said something about that, and then cancer and being so popular in the earth, that's not cute. I don't even know
Yeah.
why you feel comfortable to be even put anything like that in
Yeah.
Miss T Velocity's platform. She doesn't entertain that type of entertainment. And I'm surprised nobody removed it, but Dr.
I
LaShondra
did.
and somebody else did check her. And then I guess she got another
Well, that's
comment
a
in.
troll for one, and you'll be surprised who the
Well,
troll is saying stuff like that. That's a
Really?
troll,
Yeah.
and I was
yeah.
trying to time them out and block
But
them
I
all.
got it, and I thought I got him. Can somebody bring Dr. Diva?
Mrs. T. Velocity, I can't
and,
override you, baby.
and Dr.
Oh,
LaShondra got caught in the crossfire.
Oh, I'm so
yeah. I hit.
sorry.
Oh,
Too.
God. Dr.
But we know
LaShonda.
you didn't mean it. She knows you didn't either. But that person was
Yeah,
getting a
but
little bit too flippant. Yeah.
yeah,
And
that's
not
why.
to me, y'all. It was to anybody. That person was just coming, you
Yeah,
know.
and the way they said it, I
Hmm.
didn't like it.
Miss Queenie,
Because,
good luck with your colonoscopy, sweetie. I'll
yeah,
pray
Miss
for you.
Queenie, it's important that you get a colonoscopy. It's important that you get your breast checked. It's very, very important that we take the times out to take care of ourselves. Now, your body is a big machine, and you just have to really take care of your body, treat it the right way. However, a lot of times, not so much in our older age, but our younger age, that our bodies will heal itself without a bunch of medications. I don't have the capability. Oh my gosh, let me see if I could do it. But we were saying congratulations to you, View. Thank God people were saying, okay, I'll have to do it. Oh,
Thank you. And also, like you said, it's a machine. And the best way to test if your machine is working right, if you have a vehicle or know how vehicles operate, is to get an oil change. That means to get a yearly exam. And it doesn't have to be every year, but
right,
go get an exam, get your blood work.
right.
The technology they have now, they can do a full
Amazing.
panel blood work on you, and they can tell you everything that you either have
Exactly.
or going to get. and then what you
Exactly.
need to take so that you can prevent things. When I tell you
Yep.
those blood tests are everything, get those.
Oh, that was not a troll. Maybe they weren't trying to be funny. I thought they was. Ooh, I thought they were trying to be funny. True line, I'll bring you back, but it just seemed like the way you were saying why so many people get cancer in the anus. I thought
And
that
why
was
is it so popular?
why is it so popular, as if you was indicating something else, and that's why I took the comment out. But anyway, that's
Well,
why I took the comment out, Alan. That's why.
yeah.
Just saw the video. So
Yeah.
anywho, I'm gonna have to watch that video. We could talk about, why did that child become so angry again. I'll go in and take care of it. Thank you. Diva, you're managing mod. You sure you can't bring Dr. LaShonda back? Diva may not be familiar with it.
Diva, I would try, but right now,
Okay.
I'm
I
about to
know I love that hairstyle your avatar is wearing. I'm just gonna say that. I'm just saying.
That hair is sweet.
I
Diva
need to
has
get
some
mine
nice
cut
gray hair
just
too.
like that.
I used to wear my hair short like that picture and blonde. I never forget I dyed my hair. I did it myself, and that shit was like flaming orange. I was dyeing it blonde. I don't know what made me do that, and it came out flaming orange. But believe it or not, when I cut it short like
Diva,
that,
that's a troll. That's a troll, and Bella is a troll too.
okay.
Yeah. The colon is the waste canal. So, and if you have anything that you're not, and that's one thing, it's very important to eliminate every day, 1 or 2 times a day, or however you do it. I know olden days, I would never do that in public. I still don't do it in public bathrooms and things like that. And I know I apologize for, I'm being very soft with it, but you do have to have some type of game plan to eliminate whatever you have in your body from the day before. And whether it's before you go to work, or whether you get a cup of coffee, or whether you go walking, but make sure you have that done, because if you don't, and you are one of those people that wait a couple of days and then you do it, that is holding all those things in your body. And so that's
Toxins. See, I thought you had said something else. I thought something else was going on, but that's a very good report, View, and believe it or not, and
No, there is something else going on. And the only reason that I found out about it was because it was a blockage, and all of it was around the colon area. So I have sarcoidosis, and I have abnormal tumors that
Excuse
are in
me,
front of.
Teavalocity, let me say something.
Yeah. Hey, Diva, you got me in the background, baby. Cut me off.
That's a troll, and Bella is a troll too.
Diva, you got me on the background, baby.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't have you on.
Okay,
But Bella is a troll too.
Okay, so we could just block Bella.
Even though she didn't do anything, but trust me, I know the trolls.
So I'm going to get off real quick because so I had other things going on. So it was kind of a blessing that oh yeah, Bella. Okay, Bella. Yeah, it was kind of a blessing that they recognized that there was something going on, and it was also time for another colonoscopy. So it ruled out a couple of things, but then it also helped pinpoint exactly what was going on with my sarcoidosis. So that's a whole nother thing to deal with, but at least it's not cancer. All right, I'm out of here. Thank y'all. Get the yearly exam, and I'll hit you up and see if we can set.
Don't forget to hit me up, Kimberly. No, I look at it now because Kimberly reminded me. So I just checked it the other day because I was waiting on something to come from someone else and it never came. Thank you so much, Diva. I'm gonna get ready to get off here. Now, listen. All in all, we had some great news for View, and I wanted to tell View that I really was praying for her every morning when I wake up to say my prayers. I included View when I knew she had some health issues. So with that being said, Diva, I've had enough. Have you had enough? Unfortunately, I couldn't cover your story in detail, baby, but a lot of people know about it. But I couldn't cover it in detail. I'll take a look at the video and maybe good lie. Oh well. Good lie. Oh well. I don't know. It's a blessing. It's always a blessing to have a positive outcome when it comes to someone's health. Yeah, I'm so glad Dr. LaShonda, you know Mz.Teavalocity would have never did that. I humbly apologize, but I was trying to get that troll out of here saying stuff like that. You know, I know they troll and we let trolls live sometime, but that one was not something to troll with people's cancer or their ailments. I don't play that shit over here. Y'all already know it. Diva, you want to wrap up and say something? I think Diva is gone. I think Diva is gone.
I was on mute though. I stay on mute until it's my time to say something.
Okay,
No,
baby.
Diva, I'm good. That was a troll. Trust me.
Okay, I know you check. I know you
Yeah,
check.
I checked everybody come in here. Bella was cool, even though I know that's a troll too, but she's behaving herself. But she got timed out also.
MBK was being messy. Look, here we go. Mz.Teavalocity. Now, we ain't never seen Khalid. Mz.Teavalocity, MBK was being messy and talking about you. Okay, MBK will be all right. That still ain't gonna make me talk bad about that brother. Because I never say anything bad about him. So if he was talking about me, good. Maybe people will come over here and see my video. Every time somebody talk about me, just like when we talk about them, it promotes my video. So don't worry about it. With that being said, I want you guys to go out and be great. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Be safe on the streets. And as Kimberly said, if you have a topic you want to talk about, I'm going to switch this up some. I'll still be covering the beef sector. I ain't lying. I ain't going nowhere. Whenever I get ready to talk about the beef sector, I'm going to talk about the beef sector. I am beef sector, Rodney. I don't have to ask. We are beef sector, Rodney. We don't have to ask. So with that being said, I'm going
Stop
to get ready
being
to get
messy,
out of here.
Mz.Teavalocity.
Thank you. And if MBK was talking about me, he dropped down here earlier. He could have said it to my face, but I don't believe. Yeah, it's more than one Bella. I think we talking about the other Bella that's cool because I know Bella, you know. So anywho, love you much. See you later, sis. I'll see y'all around. Be safe.
See you on the flip side.
See
Another
you.
great live, Mz.Teavalocity. Great live.
Thank you. See y'all on the flip side. Let me put that up. Kimberly is telling y'all how you could contact me. Just email me with commentary ideals. We really want to start a red table talk. We want to start a red table talk, but I need ideas. You know, I thought this trans murder mystery, I think that was a pretty good one that we really could have went a little in depth on, but because I'm still trying to figure out what was really going on in this situation. Some things we'll never know because the man is not alive to tell his side of the story. The trans woman is only alive to tell her side of the story. And of course, she's going to tell the story different to cover her ass. That's what it is, right? So with that being said, I'll see y'all on the flip side. Have a good night. Thank you, Diva. Appreciate you, sis.